So here's the question. In this question we did not have to tell what method we have to use, but by seeing the data like the life of building, scrap value, sinking fund, and the main thing to notice, sinking fund percentage is given, percentage for sinking fund, then that should click in your mind that we have to use the sinking fund method. So first what you need is sinking fund method. So first you have to calculate with straight line method. It is not live, it is line method. And why you need to calculate with the straight line method is to tally the answer to show the examiner. So first straight line method. So cost of building at present. So what will be the cost? So the square area is the built up area 400 meter square. So 400 into assuming rate of construction 2000 rupees per square meter. For 1 square meter 2000, so 400 into 2000 we get C. Now scrap value at the end of useful life. So scrap value is given 10%. It's most of the time it is 10%. If you're not given, then you can just write the statement assuming 10%, but in our case it is given. So 10% scrap value, 10%, 10 divided by 100 into C, we get the scrap value as depreciation per year, C minus S divided by N. You get this answer. You can do this calculation. So depreciation in 20th year. So in this case what you have given is age of building. So age of building at which we have to sold that building. So that's why you have to find it at the 20th year. And the life of building is what our N is. So with 20 into this answer we get this depreciation replacement cost of building, or you could say just depreciation cost of building or replacement cost of, because you are replacing the building with a new building. In this case, because it says as in the question the depreciation replacement value of building, so it is replacement is the total C, the C minus depreciation at that year in which we are going to be replacing it. For in our case the age of building is that year. So minusing it with that, we get this answer. That is it for straight line method. But the question is not ended here. Now our main method, sinking fund method. Since sinking fund coefficient for 80 years life at the rate 5% interest rate, we actually are given the 5% interest rate. I equals I divided by 1 plus I raised to n minus 1. So the I was 5%, 5 divided by 100. Everything, this 1 is constant. We get this answer. So assume accumulated after 20 years at the rate 5% interest. Assume accumulated after 20 years accumulated, and here this case it was sinking fund coefficient for 80 years life, and in this case assume accumulated for after 20 years at the rate 5%. So A equals 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 divided by I. Here it is I, if you can see it's I, equals, we put these values, we get this answer. So what our next target is rate of depreciation in 20 years. I into A, we get this answer doing the calculation. So total depreciation in 20 years, what will be total depreciation? The formula is C minus S multiplied by rate of depreciation, this C minus S, the cost. In our case you can see the value of C is S and C here, these two, you get the total depreciation in 20 years. Now the main part, depreciated replacement cost of building. What cost is going to be for the replacement of the building? So 8 lakh minus total depreciation in 20 years, you get this value